Hello sir, my seminar topic is a guide to start an online business. Introduction. In this 21st century, most of us want to start their own online business. Recently a stat says that about 80% people wants to start their own business. But whether the people who are trying to start their own business get succeed, the answer is no. So let's discuss how to do a successful online business. To do a successful online business, we need to follow some certain steps. Step 1. Setting your business plan. The first and the basic step in starting your online business is setting an effective business plan. Why I am saying this is so important? Because it is like a foundation to your online business. The mistakes you do here will reflect in your final stages. So be careful and do some research and spend more time while setting your business plan. While setting your business plan, we need to check 5 important points. Point on business concept. In business concept, we need to give a detailed description about your online store, its products and its services. Point 2. Financial features. In financial features, we state the projected sales, profits and cash flow. Financial requirements. In financial requirements, we need to give a statement about how much capital we need to start an online business. Point 4. Current business position. It's a statement about your relevant company business such as its legal operations, key people and the principal owner. Point 5. Some inner developments. Developments inside your online business that are crucial to its success. Things like pattern, prototypes, necessary contracts, etc. Step 2. Creating a website. After setting your business plan, we need to create a website. We are doing our business in online, so obviously we need a website to do that. Don't take too much effort while building your website. We need to check whether your website interface is user friendly, easy to use and well organized. Your website should differ from others in your market. That is, it should give more information, features than others. So try to give customer support, feedback forms, company info, etc. along with the products. Giving more information and features in your website will earn lot of customer support, which makes them to buy more in your website. Now we see how to create a website. To create a website, you need an URL and a domain name. Try to choose a easy domain name which you can buy from any website at a reasonable cost. Many websites and companies are there. From there you can build your website as your wish. You also require a web host to run your website all the time. Make sure you choose a right web host. That is, you should feel comfortable and affordable from them. There are plenty of web hosts are available in the internet. Make sure you choose wisely. Step 3. Work on SEO. SEO stands for search engine optimization. Search engines like Microsoft Bing, Yahoo, Google will provide results based on the keywords the user provided. For example, if a user searching about a content in Google contain lot of websites, but it provide some few websites at its top based on the keywords. So give appropriate keywords in your website which will catch you the right targeted audience who will search with the same keyword in the web. After you've done keywords for your website, now you should optimize your entire web pages of your website. After that, you also need to know about the backlinks. Backlinks are the backbones of any successful SEO campaign. Backlinks determine your website's SEO ranking based on the quality of links pointing towards your website. In old days, television, newspaper, posters plays a lot in advertising products and their brands. Nowadays, social media is also become a part in advertising your product name, brand name, etc. And also it is affordable. Millions of people are using social media every day. In that, lot of chance that many people will see your product name and brand name. So if you are trying to start a new online business and you want to push your brand name and company name in front of many people as possible, social media will help you in that. Step 5. Take advantage of email. We already seen how to advertise your products and brand using social media. Social media will helpful for the people who are new to your website, but what do we do with the whole customer and your regular customers? In that place, emails will help you in that. Place a subscription form in your website. Try to make the customers to fill that form by giving some premium offers. The people who are filling those forms are the one who are interested from your products. Make those interested customers to buy more products and often. For example, there is a lightning sale is going on your website. You can let the customers know by sending an email to them and make those interested customers to buy products from your website in that lightning sale. Step 6. Turn yourself into an expert. No one can achieve any overnight. You should try, make mistakes, learn from that. Let's say you are new to this field, online business, and if you want get success, you need to learn as well as plan everything first. Then you should try, make mistakes, and again try. If you do this right, you actually got a lot of people's attention, and many of those think that your products and services are trustable. Step 7. Do back-end sales and upselling. Doing back-end sales and upselling makes you an extra income. Upselling means you are actually increasing the customer's value by making them to buy an expensive one. About 1/3 of customers who already brought you will buy you again when you follow up with them. That is, you have to reach them and ask them to come back with some tactics. Back-end sales and upselling tactics. Suggest some products that are related to their initial purchase. Give some electronic coupons that can be redeemed only when they make an extra purchase. Suggest them a related product at the thank you page when they completed their initial purchase. Step 8. Follow the laws. We all know that not like a traditional business, online business doesn't have any borders that apply to restrict its income, profit, sales, etc. But that doesn't mean online business no need to follow the laws and regulations. We still have to follow the laws of state, country, and the city. For example, a online business operating in a state charges the customers sales tax. In that case, we need to apply the sales tax in the MRP. We know that in online business, the customers will come to you from all over the world. In that case, we recommend you to be aware and understand all the international laws and regulations. Conclusion. Building and maintaining an online store is not an easy thing. We shouldn't underestimate it. We have to work for 40+ hours in a week. And also the amount of hard work and dedication you put will get you success. Otherwise, we will face failures. Now, I just tell you the outline of the points we discussed. We started with the writing the business plan. Business plan doesn't give you the overall view of the business. It just gives some view of situation. From there we get into the website. The website should be user friendly and easy to use so that the customer come into your website and buy products from there. Then we need people to find your website in the internet, so that we do some marketing like SEO, email marketing, and social media marketing. From there we discussed how to become an expert and what is upselling. Then we concluded with we should follow all the laws. Being an entrepreneur is a dream for many. When you run a business in online, you can enjoy the independence of being your own boss. But before getting to this point, you should know all the aspects of starting a business.